Coral reefs are in a life or death battle with climate change.
It's heartbreaking. I mean, you're losing an entire ecosystem.
These dazzling, invaluable ecosystems have been around for thousands of years and support millions of people around the world. But environmental destruction could completely wipe them from the face of the Earth in just a few decades.
People depend so heavily on coral reefs for their livelihoods, for their food.
Now, researchers are trying out every tool they can get their hands on, from conservation to strengthening corals in the lab, to try to toughen reefs up. But with the world changing at unprecedented speeds, the question remains, can we save coral reefs from climate change?
If we implemented every tool in our toolbox today, from marine protected areas, reducing pollution, using some of these more active interventions, stress hardening, or manipulating the genetics of corals, it will not be enough to save coral reefs if we do not reduce emissions. That is absolutely central.
The truth is that coral reefs are incredibly sensitive to warming waters. In 2018, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change warned that even if the world limits global warming to 1.5 degrees, coral reefs could decline by 90%. If temperatures increase by 2 degrees, that figure is 99% or higher. But the world could heat up by more than even this, given our emissions path. If we don't fight to stop climate change, the fight to save coral reefs is doomed, not in the distant future, but within just a few decades. The world could heat up by more than even this, given our emissions path. If we don't fight to stop climate change, the fight to save coral reefs is doomed, not in the distant future, but within just a few decades. Coral reefs could be the first ecosystem entirely lost to the climate crisis.
I think we have clearly not done enough. I mean, we're sitting here now trying to get governments and support governments to make ambitious commitments to reduce their global emissions. More work needs to be done.
So saving coral reefs isn't a case of either or. Working with reefs might buy us some time, but climate action is essential. Our environmental decisions around the world, whether that's reducing plastic use or limiting global warming, could make all the difference for the future of the world's reefs.